let's say $1,000, take advantage. If you don't like the volatility of crypto, take advantage of our stable coin rates and earn up to 13% on your $1,000. So even if inflation is at 8 to 9%, you are earning a 13% rate on your stable coin. You are still netting 4% from your investment itself, and that is one way how you can beat inflation.
What's going on, beautiful people? I'm Lando, Success, your favorite motivational teacher. We are doing a very special interview today with CT, Hodlnaut social media manager. And before you do anything, make sure you go over to Hodlnaut, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Also, come on over here, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And you will learn in this video, if you sign up this month, you will get extra money to do less. Just click the link in the bio and let's get right into it. What's going on, everybody? I am Lando, Success, your favorite motivational teacher. The goal is whenever you come to my page to leave knowing something that you didn't know before you came here. But we have a good one today, a very special one. I know y'all love saving money. I know y'all love crypto. We have a special guest with Hodlnaut, and we have the none other CT. CT, how are you doing, brother?
Hey, great. Thanks for having me on your show, or thanks for having me on your channel tonight. I'm really very honored to be here to be speaking to your users and your viewers. So I'm ready to get things started. So looking to answer any questions that you have on the platform on us, so that we can be as transparent as we can be, so that we can have you earning interest on your crypto with us, and then beating the banks out there. Yep.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, we're doing an AMA. That means ask me anything. So the first thing I want to ask you is, can I borrow $100,000? Because I know you got it, baby. So we want to get things started. Tell people about yourself, your background. How did you get involved with Hodlnaut?
Yeah, sure, no problem. So back then, before even I got employed with Hodlnaut, I was actually working with an event startup. So back then before COVID-19, I worked in an event startup. I was kind of like a coach, a sports coach for individuals who are interested to learn cycling, for individuals who are interested to improve their fitness. But when COVID-19 struck, the events industry actually took a deep dive, and then business was actually falling. So because of that, the event startup wasn't able to support me any longer. And then I actually unfortunately got retrenched from my job back in April of 2020. But fortunately, I was actually able to get a temporary job in a government educational institution. So, however, it was not something that I was looking forward to do. It was just something for me to be able to sustain my daily expenses. And then back then at a period of time, I was looking to get married. I was looking to pay my upcoming mortgage loans, and then actually looking to renovate my upcoming apartment. So I had to have something to be able to sustain my daily expenses.
So did you reach out to Hodlnaut, or did they reach out to you? Did you apply and you joined the team?
I'm actually getting to that story. This is getting a little bit exciting. So before I even actually got into Hodlnaut, right, I actually stumbled upon crypto through the Brave browser. I'm sure you've heard of the Brave browser before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they actually pay you. They actually pay you in this crypto called the basic attention token, just for browsing. Just for browsing the internet, doing whatever you are already doing, and then earning crypto from that. So from that point onwards, right, I actually took a deep dive. Into crypto, and then explored what the world of crypto has to offer me. And then I noticed that, oh wow, crypto is actually quite crazy and can give you really those kind of extreme gains. So I went deep down the rabbit hole, and ever since then I didn't look back. And then I decided to take a course in blockchain and crypto back in late 2020. And then when the opportunity to apply for Hodlnaut arose in February or March of 2021, I decided to go all in, and then did everything I can to get the job here in this platform. I have never looked back
Good
since,
stuff.
and then since then users now know me as the community manager that manages all the social media platforms of the company. And if they have any issues firsthand, they know who to approach, and then they can be rest assured their issues are taken care of.
So you have a good sense of humor because you post some good stuff on Twitter and Instagram. You know how to post some good memes.
Yeah, because I like to engage with users. If everything is too serious, too serious like every day, then I mean, where's the fun, right?
You
So yeah,
gotta
I
have
like to
fun.
engage with users. We want people to come on our platform and know that we even though we can be serious, we can be fun at times, and we can bring things forward on a very like a entertaining note. Yeah.
Now I have to ask you, what happened with Bitcoin Miami? So first tell people what is Bitcoin Miami and what happened when you went down there, man. Update us.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So Bitcoin Miami. If you all don't already know, Bitcoin Miami is one of the biggest events in Bitcoin itself. So it actually started way back then for all Bitcoiners to gather together in a convention and then to find out the latest and upcoming developments on Bitcoin itself. So several companies will be there to kind of promote their services, and several companies will be there to show what they have to offer to the industry. So unfortunately for me, right, when I went down together with my colleagues, right, just on the first day itself, I got sick. Yeah, I got sick, and then I wasn't. Yeah, I was supposed to be down at the convention, to talk to users who are interested in our service, and to take pictures, take videos on the convention to share with users. But I got sick for the first 3 or 4 days, and I only managed to go down on the last day of the convention. Yeah, I managed to recover in time, managed to go down on the last day of the convention, but right when it hit the last day of the convention, there weren't much people who were attending the event because
Everybody was
there
leaving.
was and there was a music festival going on, so people were there for the party. So yeah, I mean, it was really unfortunate, it was unlucky, but I still managed to speak to some people. So I mean, that's the positive side of things.
So y'all recently came out with some up-to-date news where you had the lower rates. And in this industry, everybody love when they get to make so much money, APY or APR. But you told me prior to lowering the rates, and I like that you guys said it on Twitter, and you warn people like, look, this is possibly not going to last forever. We might have to lower rates. Can you talk about because the lower of the rates? Because I remember the USDC was 12.73%. All of my subscribers definitely know that. Link in the bio if you guys want to sign up. But it went down from 12 to 9%. So, breakdown, why did you guys lower rates and what do you guys look forward to, or what type of algorithm do you come with to determine to lower rates?
Sure, no problem. So I would like to firstly address the drop from 12% to 9+%. So as you can see now on our rates page, right? Previously, when you earn up to 12.73% APY on your stable coin like USDC, you can only earn for the first year of a 25k USDC 12.73% APY. Subsequently, from the first year onwards, right, the rates will continue dropping, and the net effective interest rate for all tiers, right, is only roughly about 4 to 5%, for that. But when we lowered the rates down to 9.41% APY, you can now earn that on the first 100k itself. So even though we lowered down the rates, right, we actually increased the tiers from 25k to 100k to actually cater to people who actually have a stronger belief in stable coins, because they actually don't like the volatility of a Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin can increase all the way up to 48k, and the next day it's back down at 38k. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reason, so I would like to now actually address the reason why rates had to be lowered. So the main reason why rates had to be lowered was because of the bearish sentiment this year. Even though people are saying that, hey, Bitcoin will be 100k this year, Ethereum will go to 10k this year, there is still this very bearish sentiment across the board, which has led to the decrease in demand for borrowing crypto. So it's kind of like a very simple understanding. So when there is a huge demand and there's a decrease in supply, rates would increase. But when there's lots of supply right down over there, and when there's decrease in demand, the rates would definitely decrease as well. So as to attract people to borrow crypto from us. So because of this, we have to decrease our interest rates because Hodlnaut takes a very serious approach to sustainable business practices and also risk management. So the bearish sentiment of the market has been fueled by probably in major events around the world, like the Fed hikes in the USA, the Ukraine war, and also the several regulations against crypto around the world. So, like I mentioned to you, we have already, right from the beginning of the company, we have already put in place sustainable business practices and risk management policies as we aim to be here in the long term, not only for the short term. We don't want to be operating here for only for about 1 2 years and then be out of the market. We want to be here for 5 years. We want to be here for even 10 or 15 years. Yeah. So hopefully that kind of
Oh no, that
addresses your
that
questions.
answered it. That answered it perfectly because most people don't understand. Like you just said, if you want to be in business for 1 year, yeah, you can keep the rates high, but your company not gonna make no money. But if you want to be in the business 10 years, 15, 20 years, you have to basically adjust. And with people talking about a recession right now, you definitely had to adjust, and you've seen all different other platforms also had to do it. But on the good news, on the bright side, even though you lower rates, you added in Terra Luna and you added in UST, and UST on hold or not, you can get over 13%. So you lower rates, but you actually brought in a higher one. So talk about bringing in Terra Luna. What made you guys choose them? And just break down about that percentage.
Yeah, of course. So I would like to actually put in a promotional plug right here. So on UST itself, you can earn up to 13.68% APY on our open term deposits. No limits on the amount that you can earn, but please take note that Hodlnaut has decided to take a dynamic approach to interest rates moving forward. So what this means is that every month, every last week of the month, we will actually calculate interest rates across the board. We will actually compare with our competitors. We will actually compare supply and demand in the market, and then we will actually decide interest rate at the end of the month for to be implemented for the next month. So right now, your expectation would be that interest rates, they will be really dynamic and they would be expected to change. We don't want users to have the expectation that, oh, these interest rates are guaranteed. This interest rate will be able to stay for the next 3 or 4 months. We want users to understand that crypto is an extremely volatile asset, and crypto is an extremely volatile market where today you might see 100%, tomorrow you might see 1%. Yeah. So to address the question that you have right now, we decided to add US Terra and Luna because users have been sending us feedback, and it's kind of getting annoying already. Yeah, they want to see new assets on the platform. So this is actually mainly to address that particular feedback to see new assets. People are getting bored of seeing only 6 assets on the platform. So right now we support a total of 8 assets. So additionally, the Luna Foundation Guard, and also Do Kwon, they have actually been very active in the crypto space, and they have been growing tremendously with Do Kwon's leadership, and also mainly because they have extremely strong results backed not only by everyday users like us, like you and me, interested in the growth of the ecosystem, but also backed by blue chip coins like Bitcoin. So I'm not sure if you have recently seen the news, but Dogecoin and the Luna Foundation Guard, they have actually recently purchased more than $1 billion of Bitcoin as their reserves itself. So starting today, right? We haven't actually announced it, right? But users will be able to send Luna over on a native chain with low transaction fees. Because right now, Hodlnaut only supports deposits on the Ethereum network, and as we
That's
understand,
what I was about to ask you, because I was going to ask
yeah,
you right now, you have to have it in your USDC or Bitcoin and you got to swap it over for Luna. So now with my Luna on crypto.com, I can send it directly to my Luna wallet and hold or not. Yeah.
yeah, correct. So we support it on a native chain. Transaction fees would only be as expensive as probably only about $2. And then after that, once you send Luna over on a native chain, you can actually swap it to any of the supported crypto assets that we have. Some
Thank
users
you.
might be
That
asking, when are we going to support native USD transfers? Unfortunately, that will be delayed until further notice. But rest assured, we are actually looking into it, and then in the near future, we will actually look into supporting it. So, yep. Hopefully, that all answers your question.
Yeah, that answered it perfect. So the next question a lot of people have is how secure is their money? And you see on the website you talk about y'all have a deal with Nexus Mutual, I believe. Can you break down how much money is secure? So say for example, if I do have $100,000 in Hodlnaut and we end up getting a hack, because you see hacks all the time, and somebody take 80% of my money, what happened? Can you break down how Nexus Mutual work?
Sure, no problem. So we would like to firstly put out a notice as required by the authorities in Singapore over here to potential new users that firstly they are required to do their own research on our platform, and secondly to not risk more than what they can afford to lose. So if let's say tomorrow you can't afford a meal at McDonald's, you are actually doing it wrong. You're doing your investments wrong. So please do not risk your life savings entirely into our company. I will be transparent and I will let you know that. But in the unlikely event that a hack happens in Hodlnaut and you do not purchase the optional insurance with us, our company, we will be taking on the loss and we will pay out our users from our equity funds as best as we can. However, I would like to state this again. We will not be able to guarantee that all users will be able to get back all your funds. So again, do not risk more than what you can afford to lose. And on our end, you can be rest assured that we will not do anything that will jeopardize user funds and that we comply to regulations very strictly in protecting your funds. Okay, so on towards to addressing the Nexus mutual insurance part. So Hodlnaut does not actually provide any insurance for our users because all funds go out on land to borrowers, and there are no companies out there that want to take on this high risk of insuring funds. And even if they do so, right, they will charge a very expensive premium, which would then be passed on to users, which we don't want to. Our mission here is has always been to allow investors to earn a high and competitive rates on their crypto itself. Yeah, so but we do offer this optional Nexus mutual insurance option. So this Nexus mutual insurance option, right, is actually an optional insurance that users can purchase once they deposit funds into Hodlnaut. They can either do it through the integration on our platform itself, or they can actually head on over to the iTrust or Nexus Mutual website to get their funds insured. So the premium for insuring their funds is about 2.6% per annum, and then it insures their funds in two cases. Firstly, if in the event of a hack they lose more than 10% of their funds, then the insurance will pay out. Or secondly, if withdrawals are halted more than 90 days on the platform, the insurance will be paid out. They can choose a term from 30 to 90 days up to their comfort level, and they can insure their funds to be covered in either Ethereum or in either a stablecoin DAI. Yep. So that's it about the Nexus Mutual Insurance. So if you feel like you don't want to risk the 2.6% per annum and you want to earn the highest interest rates, then you can have the option of not purchasing the insurance. But if you want to have a peace of mind, then you can pay a little bit more for the insurance option and earn a little bit lesser on your crypto. Yep.
That definitely answered my question. So I got an important question. With crypto being so unstable, like you said, it can be 48,000 in the morning and 38,000 at night. And with the stock market in the US and China, everything is quote unquote crashing right now. And we possibly is seeing a recession. How do you believe Hodlnaut can help people out doing right now in a recession? I know exactly how I've been using it to be able to help me out, but I want to know what's your thoughts, how people can actually use Hodlnaut to take advantage of this recession.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So we do understand that with the recent events occurring around the world, such as the recession and such as the increasing inflation. Right now, if I'm not wrong, I think I've done my research. Inflation in the USA it's somewhere around 8 to 9%, 8 to 9% per year. So yeah, your $1,000 today, right, would be worth only about $900 the next year. So how people can actually take advantage of Hodlnaut right now is to actually invest funds that they are willing to lose. I would like to put this out again. Invest funds that they are willing to lose. Invest funds that they feel that they can see the money grow into Hodlnaut. Let's say $1,000. Take advantage if you don't like the volatility of crypto. Take advantage of our stable coin rates and earn up to 13% on your $1,000. So even if inflation is at 8 to 9%, you are earning a 13% rate on your stable coin. You are still netting 4% from your investment itself, and that is one way how you can beat inflation. A
That
very
is
simple
a
way.
win-win.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I use Hodlnaut because my strategy is I would have a stable coin, keep putting money in a stable coin, and when it's a good dip, I would just use the token swap and swap money over into what token I want. And it's literally the best scenario because most people, it's so hard for them to sell or figure out, or a lot of people don't want to sell. They just want to be able to take their money out and sit back and look and then be able to make a decision. So yeah, that's definitely good.
Yes, following up on that, I would like to follow up on a point. So, you know, if if you judge your risk profile and then if you feel that you can risk a little bit more of your funds to invest into blue chip coins, but you don't want to risk your stable coins, we do have this option called the preferred interest payout feature. So, for example, you can put in $1,000 of stable coins onto our platform, but let's say you have $1,000 of USDC, you can actually earn in Bitcoin or earn in Ethereum on that $1,000 USDC, but still keep your 1,000 USDC as principal. So once you earn in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and once we pay you out in that particular interest, you can start earning interest in Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. That kind of diversifies your risk across the board instead of just throwing in $1,000 and buy Bitcoin and then be subject to the volatility. Yeah.
So my last question is why should people sign up with Hodlnaut? Choose your company versus the competition because you have a lot of companies that have more coins or some companies claim to have higher percentages. Why they should choose Hodlnaut, and also what is moving forward in the future for Hodlnaut? What do you guys expect moving forward? And do you have any new updates you would like to say?
Sure, no problem. Why should people choose Hodlnaut? Because firstly, we are number one, we are based in Singapore, and recently we have actually achieved an in-principle approval for our token swap service back in the country. So for us, right, this is actually a major step for us towards achieving a full license soon, and it actually gives us credibility to what we are doing right here, because because a majority of users over here, right, when they think of crypto, right, they think of crypto. Oh, hey, crypto might be a scam. Crypto. There are lots of scammers going around. It's so volatile. Everything's so crazy in the crypto world right now. Us us achieving an in principle approval over here, right, and then us even going through the application here, right, it's actually not as easy as you think it is, because the authorities have put forth very, very stringent requirements like capital and security framework requirements of applicants who even try to apply to get approved for the license. That's the first thing. For us, we are also very compliant to regulations around the world, especially in USA. We do understand that the SEC has performed crackdowns on other platforms out there. I won't name the platforms, but you do know which competitors are actually facing these regulations. But right now, as of this moment, Hodlnaut has not faced any crackdown of any sort yet. So any users in the USA can use our services and earn interest on their crypto. But I would like to put this caveat out there that if the SEC comes knocking on our doors, we would do our very best to be as compliant as we can to the regulations, and we will do our best to inform users ahead of time of any changes to our platform. That's the first thing.
I
Yeah,
appreciate that. Now, do you
no
have
problem.
any last remarks, such as any updates? What do you guys have coming in new? Any new
Sure.
coins? What you got to say?
Sure, no problem. So in the third quarter of 2022, probably in July, probably in August, we would actually have fiat on ramp. So you can actually deposit fiat directly onto our platform and swap that fiat for crypto. And then also we will have retail lending coming onto our platform. So to address that question that you made in the start of this AMA, where you can borrow $100,000 from us. Yes, you definitely can borrow $100,000 from us soon, and then provided you have sufficient collateral on the platform. So if you're looking to, yeah, you're looking to borrow 100,000 from us, please go ahead, until only when we launch the feature. And then probably at the end of the year, we'll be looking to launch a debit card with a crypto back, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. We won't guarantee to be launched at the end of the year.
That would
At,
be
at the end of the
that
year.
would be amazing. I would
Yeah.
love the Hodlnaut debit card. I want
Yeah.
that Hodlnaut card. That would be sweet.
Yeah, we are looking to actually have you spend directly from your Hodlnaut account with your debit card. So
Oh wow, yeah, that'd be
yeah,
that would definitely be good. What any idea about any new coins? Because I
any
do
new
have any
coin?
recommendations. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Which new coins would you want to see on Hodlnaut? Do you guys have any new ones you're thinking of?
Yeah, for us, we are looking into several coins which we cannot divulge at the moment, because for us, right, we take a very deep dive into assets that can be sustainable and that can always give a very competitive rates to users. We don't want to be bringing in assets like Dogecoin or Shiba, because those coins they are meme coins, and then they might, in the long run, they will seem very, very extremely scamish to users. Yeah, so we don't want to be bringing in this kind of coins to the platform, and then we want to bring in like legitimate coins, strong backing behind them, and that can give a very competitive rates to users. Yeah, we don't want to bring in coins which only give you about 1% or 2% interest rates, right? That wouldn't actually help you beat inflation. Yeah,
Nope.
we are looking at more new networks, more new networks on the platform, so to actually help you save on transaction fees by depositing on the platform. And then there are many other features that we are looking to bring on the platform. So yeah.
Everybody, we also have another announcement. CT, what you want to tell people? They can get some free money.
All right, sure, no problem. So starting from the week of 5th of May onwards, we will actually be running an upsized referral promotion for all users. So especially for Lando, who would be referring you, he will be actually gaining an extra bonus by referring you. So please do give him a support. And for users who use his link to sign up on the platform, you will not only be gaining a 30 USD bonus, but you'll be gaining an additional bonus on top of the USD 30. And then we would also be decreasing the deposit requirements right now. So if you just deposit USD 500 after using his link on the week of 5th of May onwards, you will be getting that bonus already. The requirement won't be $1,000, but the requirement now will be $500. So we make it easier for you, and we make it easier for you to earn interest on your crypto with our platform. So yeah,
Well,
sign up for an
CT,
account.
I greatly appreciate you, man. I'm happy that you reached out to me. We actually teamed up. This has been a great relationship. And, man, I appreciate the whole team over there. Shout out to everybody. And I will talk to you soon, my friend.
No problem. I'm happy to be on channel. I'm happy to be speaking to you, like, finally, because we have only been conversing through emails, or only have been conversing through
Yep.
WhatsApp. But yeah. So do feel free to reach out to us if you
And
have any other
everybody,
questions.
if you haven't did it already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also click the link in the bio. Get you a Hodlnaut account, because once you get you a Hodlnaut account, you can get a free $30 in USDC. I'm Lando Success, that is CT, and we are